Hey there folks, Aldershot here, and today we're going to play a little bit of Salt, which is a indie survival game, kind of similar to say The Long Dark, or maybe Ark, or The Forest, you know, that sort of game, right? Survival, sandbox, yada yada yada. It is developed by Lava Boots, and it's on sale on Steam at the regular price at around $15 or $16 USD, give or take. But anyways, this is going to be just a let's play. I haven't played this game ever, so this will be my first time. And as usual, you know, don't take this as a review or an impression or anything like that. However, I am kind of a critical person, so I might be a little bit analytical as we play. But you know, do know this is going to be my first time playing it. So take any criticisms I might have with a grain of salt. We're really just here to have a little bit of fun, to explore the game for the first time together, and see where that goes. Anyways, I guess the best thing we can do is to start a new game. I think that would make sense. Our name will be Aldershot, of course. Let's see, normal, hardcore, one life. I think we'll just stick with normal for now. Oh, looks like there's a world seed, so I'm assuming there's some RNG elements with this game as well, kind of like Binding of Isaac or something along the lines of that. But anyways, let's just create and see where we go. Now, a few of you folks have actually recommended this game to me. One being Michael Kenninger. Kettinger, I'm pronouncing that completely wrong, probably. But, you know, we're going to check it out now and see how it goes. So, we are in the world right now. This is the world of Salt. The lighting is real pretty, I gotta say, so far. Well, anyways. So, this is a sandbox survival game, so I guess we should be sandbox surviving. So, how do we do this? Do we punch a tree? Like in Minecraft? I have no idea, guys. I'm really just learning. Strange journal, basic crafting. Here we go. That didn't explain anything. I can destroy or cancel. Alright. So, to say the least, I have no idea what to do. So, I think the best thing we could do is to maybe go into the help book, inventory, general tab, usage tab, boat tab. Oh, we can go sailing. As you explore, you will obtain items of all different sorts. These items are stored in your inventory, of course. Each item icon will have a background color representing its quality or rarity. It may have a stack size number if the item is stackable. When opening your inventory, you will notice two windows appear. The rightmost window is your inventory, while the leftmost window show all of the items you currently are equipped. On the right side of the inventory, there is a number of different tabs, yada yada yada. Okay, inventory. So this is our inventory. Alright, well, ooh, we can move pretty fast in this, can't we? Okay, well, it doesn't look like we have to punch a tree. So it's not Minecraft, that's for sure. So I guess we'll just explore. Oh, what's this? Oh, items, I see. Here's a sword. How do we take things? Like that, I guess? Did we take things? I think we did. How do we equip things? Destroy, cancel, cancel. Oh, okay, I got right click on things. Oh! Oh, I see. Right click on things, do things. Ah, things. I do like things. Bronze chest key. Alright. That's cool. Alright, well, we got a bronze chest key. We should probably look for a bronze something. There's some wood. E to pick up from the looks of it. So this game has a lot to do with the ocean. So I wonder if we can swim. We probably can swim. Hopefully. Yeah, it does look like we can swim. Doesn't look like we can actually swim underneath the water though. We can kind of just float around. And oh wow. Our blue meter just sunk like crazy. I don't know what that blue meter actually means. Probably our temperature. That's what I'm assuming. Now, how do I bring my sword back up? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Let's see here. We'll right-click it again. There we go. We can't equip anything else. Can we use the sword? Cut down trees? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Well, we can pick up wood pretty good. So we'll pick up some wood. Eventually, we'll probably get enough wood to be able to craft something. So let's just keep picking up them wood. I love wood. Yes, that was a sexual innuendo, if you were wondering. Anyways, really bad jokes aside, maybe we should check our inventory, see if we can craft anything. How do we craft things? I don't even know. I don't know, guys. Destroy. I don't want to destroy it. No. Right click? No. Oh, there's more tabs over here. Clothing. Oh, here's the crafting tool. No, don't destroy it. No, don't do that. Okay, we can make either a club or a wooden mounting plates. What are the plates for? Let's make a club. Right click. Craft. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neato. Let's go back to inventory. Can we put a sword on? No, I guess not. Can we equip the sword in the club? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, there's just stats here. Primary, 5 blunts. Secondary, 8 blunts. I just put away my sword by mistake. Let's see. This gives us a lot more stuff. So we can block with the sword and we can chop with the sword. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, that's pretty neato. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Well, I guess we should just look for more stuff. I think that's going to be key to this. Oh, look, more wood. I'm sensing a pattern here. There's got to be something else to collect other than wood. We did get a sword, so I guess I shouldn't complain. You find an exceptional stem of bamboo. Okay, something to do with bamboo? There's got to be a way to harvest the stuff. I just don't know it. Let's go back to our control book here. Interact is E, sneak. Okay, there's sneak. There's sprint, jump, dodge. Hotkey 0 to 9. Quick save. Inventory, menu, interact. Okay, inspect item, left click. Utility tab, general tab, crafting tab, boat tab. Nothing overly useful right now. All this stuff I kind of already understand. Well, more exploring it is. More wood. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I see a thing. What is this? Ooh. Ooh, that's a pickaxe. That's a pickaxe. We can probably do something with that. I wish I could equip more than one thing. I probably can and just don't know it. I want to... Oh, okay, I got hit 1, 2. Okay, I see what's going on here. Put that 2. Maybe this is 3. There we go. I don't know what that's for. Well, we got a pickaxe. Maybe we can pickaxe a tree. Oh, it looks like something's working. What is this? We'll pick that up. Fruit collecting. Oh, we got some fruit. I don't think we'll be able to chop anything down like that. Okay. Oh, we're getting some new stuff now at least. That's kind of cool. So the graphics are definitely vibrant, to say the least. I'll be honest, not really a huge fan of the texture. I know it's stylized and supposed to look interesting and artistic and all that stuff. I don't know, I'm just not really a big fan of the design of the texture and how it looks, but the lighting's really good though. I do like the lighting quite a bit. I mean, it's not terrible looking, not at all. It's okay. It's okay how it looks. anyways, we do have a pickaxe. Maybe we can pickaxe this boulder. Oh, looks like we can. Sweet. Okay, let's take all this stuff. And we can move pretty fast, I have to say. This gentleman here is quite the sprinter. I think the blue bar is our stamina from the looks of it. Yeah, it definitely looks like our stamina. Alright, well, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's see if we can craft anything out of this. Oh, we got an apple. We should probably eat something soon. I don't know. Okay, we got our health and our food here. So, everything's still looking pretty good. 170. We can probably eat this. You are too full to eat that. Okay, interesting. Crafting. Here we go. Let's put that and maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. How would we take that away? No, no. Oh, something happened. And this? No. Maybe a little of that? No. A little of this? No, I already know about that recipe. It's kind of like a crapshoot here, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Plant fibers. Okay, let's make that. Craft. And from that, maybe we can get something new here. Oh, okay, what's this? Tripwire. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's make a tripwire. See what that does. Alright, well, we got some tripwire. Let's make that 4. Let's put that there. I don't know what it does, though. I just tripped over it, now I'm moving really slow. Okay, there we go. That's better. Anyways. Maybe we should use our club. Get some more fruit out of the trees. But this tree is not giving us any fruit. Alright. Let's try these pine trees here. Nope. Whole lot of nothing there. Alright then. Well, let's keep looking for things, I guess. Can we collect these leaves here? No? You find an exceptional stem of bamboo. I think I pick them up automatically. Let's just check. Yeah, we are. We're picking them up automatically. The bamboos, I mean. Okay, that's pretty neato, pretty neato. A lot of exploring from the looks of it. A lot of exploring. I wonder if we can go to those islands in the distance. I don't really want to try right now. Maybe we can find a boat. We can try that. Not much luck in that department right now. Oh, I see a thing. Let's see what that thing is. Oh, it's in our rock. Alright, let's collect some stones out of them. I probably need an axe to start chopping down the trees, assuming I can chop down trees at all. I have no idea, guys. No idea. We got some more wood logs here. We'll definitely pick that up. Some more plants of some sorts. Now, if my intuition is correct, I believe the environment is RNG generated. And if that's the case, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's one of the aspects that I really liked about Sir, You Are Being Hunted, is definitely the RNG generated environments. It adds a degree of replayability, which is definitely not a bad thing, right? Something the Long Dark kind of lacks a little bit, to be completely honest. But yeah, I'm not really completely sure, to be fair here. This is my first time playing. It's not really an overly new game either. It is in early access. And I already know that a lot of you guys watching already probably have already played this and are like, Aldershot, what the hell are you doing? You're doing salt all wrong here. But with that said, it is my first time playing, so this is a learning process. If you guys have any tips on salts, feel free to leave them in the comments. I would love to hear them, actually. Not really a big fan of looking up guides and stuff like that. I'd rather old school it, try to get some help from friends, and in this case from you guys, from the viewers. Okay, well, let's check our inventory again, see if we can make anything new and fancy. We got some tree fruit here. We got some flint stones. Not the cartoon. Let's see, boats. Ew. But we don't have any boats yet. No, that doesn't do anything. How about this? No. How about that in flint? Oh, we can make it arrows. I wonder. Let's see. We got some plant fiber. Maybe this. Oh, the plant fiber will make climbing rope though. That could be useful. I can see that being useful. Let's craft some climbing rope. That's kind of cool. It looks like this game has a fair amount of stuff to craft, which is kind of cool. I like that. Temporarily improves your ability to climb steep slopes. 10% chance of breaking. So it does also look like they've incorporated some RPG elements into Salt as well, which is kind of neat. You know, that's all right. Haven't found any enemies yet though. Is there a map? No. Maybe we can make a map later on down the road. I'm not really sure. Would like to make a bow though. Something tells me you can make a bow. Probably because we found the recipe for arrows, which would obviously lead me to believe I can make a bow. It makes sense. Logic. Hashtag science. Let's pick that up. Let's check out this open field. See if there's anything interesting out here. Not a whole lot right now. A lot of walking, as to be expected with these games. Let's run a little bit. No, a whole lot of nothing here. Oh, the lighting is really good in this game, though. It really is. Okay, well, nothing here. Let's see. Little bits of pollen particles as well. I like the attention to detail, I have to say. I have to say, I really do. I'm still, you know, a little bit iffy on the art direction with the textures, to be completely honest. I don't know, it just seems really basic and almost overly simple, I want to say. It kind of looks like, you know, game models that don't have proper lighting shine on them, and the textures usually look really funny and weird. And there's obviously no ambient occlusion on any of the textures or any kind of bump mapping or normal mapping on them, which I think really adds to a lot of the basic looking textures. So I'm not really a big fan of that so far from what I've seen of the game. However, it does make up in a lot of other visual ways. You know, like I said, the lighting's fantastic so far. It's, you know, got some attention to detail with the pollen particle effects and all that kind of stuff. So that's all cool. That's all cool. It's not like the models themselves are bad. They're actually quite good in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the textures. I think they're just really basic. I know, again, you know, I understand it's stylized. I understand it's supposed to give a certain specific artistic impression, if you will. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. And I kind of don't, to be completely honest. But I do like the other visual elements of the game. I really do. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. A lot of walking still. Let's just check our inventory again. Actually, no. We already checked it like 100 times. I want to maybe pick up something new before we check our inventory again. We do have a bronze key. So I'm kind of looking for maybe a chest or something like that. I do kind of feel like I'm walking in circles. I don't know. I haven't seen anything new to pick up for the last couple minutes now, which leads me to believe that I am indeed going in circles. Hopefully that's not the case. However, I do see some fruits on this tree, and I am going to collect it. There we go. Pick that up. Let's maybe eat it. I think green means like, it's kind of like World of Warcraft. It means uncommon, I'm assuming. Cancel. Let's... There we go. Our hunger's back up to par, which is good. Which is good. Would love a set of binoculars though, so I can see what's up ahead. Oh look, new things to pick up. This must be a new area that we haven't explored yet, so let's pick that up. And some wood that we just found. Not a whole lot of other things yet though. Would like to find a boat, or maybe build a boat like that one down there. Maybe I think that's a thing. It might be a boat. Kind of looks like a boat from a distance anyways. That was a chest. Wait a second. Is this our starting point? And I just missed this or something? I think it might be. Cloth swatch. Gold coin. Some more logs. Coal. Some more fiber. A flag. What are the flags for, I wonder? I wonder if you can build a base? I think you can probably build a base. This game might have more in common with the forest and the long dark from what I've seen. You know, all the crafting and the RNG. I do believe there's a degree of RNG in the forest as well. Well, I guess we should just keep exploring this coastline and finding things. Anyways, you know what? Let's check our inventory for new crafting stuff. Seeing how we have some new materials here. Coal and rocks does nothing. Coal and more rocks does nothing. Oh, this does something though. I can make a torch. Okay, that's good. I think it's getting nighttime soon, so this is going to be useful. Great. We have a new thing. That'll give us cloth. I kind of wish I can just throw a bunch of stuff in here and give me the recipe if I can make it. So right now it's just a crapshoot. Bandage. Let's make some bandages. That's my alarm telling me I've been playing way too long. But anyways, let's craft a bandage. Alright, very good. And some more wood. We're just gonna take a really quick little peruse through this area before I end this let's play, as I don't want to stretch this on too long. It's kind of funny looking. Oh, some more rocks. Great. A rich boulder. Okay, maybe we'll get something fancy out of this one. Ooh, what's this? Heartstone ore. Magnetic stone. Alright, we'll take all of that. There you go. Very good, very good. And it definitely does look like it is turning to nighttime now. So, with that said, let's hotkey our torch. Let's put down our flag as well, just to see what the hell it does. That's not how you put it down. There we go. We got a flag! Look at that! We are super advanced in this game now. It does kind of look like survival is a little bit secondary, and exploring and crafting is the primary aspect of this game. Again, similar to the forest. So I definitely would draw more comparisons to the forest for this game than, say, the Long Dark or other more survival specialized sandbox games. Some more wood, lots and lots of wood. Let's see if we can craft anything else here. Oh, we can make a compass. Nice. Let's do that. Right click, right. Craft. Nice. We have a compass, guys. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's hotkey that to 6 and check that out. Now we won't get lost. Nice. Nice. I like that. Is this a thing? Is any of this stuff a thing? I know there are enemies and stuff like that I've seen in the screenshots. I haven't found any quite yet, so I don't know. I don't know. Nothing new yet. Alright, folks, I think I'm going to end the Let's Play here. A little bit, you know, this is just kind of like the start. This is our first play of Salt, so it is what it is. We're just kind of learning the game as we're playing. Pretty interesting, I have to say, to summarize some of my final thoughts. Obviously, I've explored like maybe 0.5% of the game, I'm assuming. It does seem like there is a fair amount of stuff to offer the player in terms of exploring and crafting. Probably some base building, I'm going to assume, if it's anything like the forest, which I am drawing a lot of comparisons to. So it does look pretty promising. I can see why some of you folks have recommended this game to me and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, the graphics, you know, I like the lighting, I really do. I like, ooh, another chest. Or is this where we started? This is where we started from again. We went around in another circle. God damn it. As I was saying, the graphics, you know, a lot of stuff to like about it, for sure. I like the lighting. I like the little bits of particle effects with the pollen and stuff like that. Not really a huge fan of the artistic direction of the textures. You know, it does, to me anyways, feel like it's lacking a lot of detail overall. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting little game, I have to say. It's not a bad game so far. It's just a little slow, as these survival crafting games tend to be. It does require probably at least a couple hours before it opens up in any significant way, which obviously we have not put that time into it yet. So again, don't take this as any kind of judgment call. And we've been here already. Here's our flag. Oh my. But yeah, pretty interesting for a little survival game, I have to say. But yeah, this is Salt. Pretty cool. Hopefully you folks enjoyed, and maybe you found it informative even. Doubtfully though, because we barely did anything. We just crafted a few things, explored a little bit, you know, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, hopefully you folks at least enjoyed it, and if you did, you know, show me some love, like, share, fave, and comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'll bring you lots more videos just like this. Thanks for watching, everyone. All the shout outs.